Hello everyone and welcome back to class. I'm so glad you're joining me for this next phase of our class, and we're going to go back to talking about the clairs. So in your last video we talked about clairvoyance, clear seeing objectively and subjectively. And today we're going to be talking about clairsentience. And clairsentience is your ability to feel. So the top three clairs are clairvoyance, clear seeing, clairaudience, clear hearing, and clairsentience, clear feeling. These are how you are going to use your energy centers with the chakras to receive and perceive information that is being given to you. So clairsentience is associated right here with the solar plexus, the top of your stomach, that gut feeling that you get, that clear feeling, clairsentience. So with this ability, once you have built up that psychic muscle using your clairsentience, you would be able to feel the past, the present, the future. And it can be very much a blessing to be able to listen to that gut feeling, because in your own journey in life, it can come in very, very handy. So feelings sending you intuitive feelings. So intuitive feelings, either around another person that might be sitting in front of you, that you might be giving a reading to, or picking up objects and feeling the history of different objects, or even looking at photographs and feeling and getting the feelings of what this person was about. Were they happy? Were they unhappy? When did they live? Just all kinds of information can come in when you start to build your clairsentience. So, an example. You walk into a room and you feel uncomfortable or you feel relaxed. So haven't we all gone to a party, a holiday party, or a room where there's a lot of people in it, or even a restaurant, and we walk in and we're like, oh, I like the feeling around this room, or I don't. I don't want to stay even. We're picking up the feelings of others, right? So that's being called an empath. An empath is someone that feels others' feelings that are going on with them. So an empath can pick up everybody's feelings in the room, even though it really has nothing to do with their own. But using your clairsentience, when you walk into a room, you can make a judgment about, this is a good place for me to be, or maybe I should just, leave this party. This isn't going to go well. So it's really using that gut feeling right there. So what do I mean when I say that an empath can pick up others' feelings? So we all have an aura around us, and that aura can change. And we're going to get into that in another video when we do the chakras and the auras. But your aura is your energy center all around your being, and it's there all the time. When you're happy, it expands. When you're not so happy, it gets pulled in closer to your body. So when we're working intuitively and we want to make that connection easier, we're just going to expand our aura. Some people say being an empath can be a blessing. Some people say not so much, because the feelings that you can pick up even from going to the mall can be overwhelming at times. But when you're trying to do and to learn the psychic abilities, you want to build up that gut feeling, that clairsentience. So, gut feelings, emotional responses that can feel physical to you at times, feeling dread, even if somebody's dreading something, or someone's excitement. But clairsentience, some clairsentient people that are very strong can actually feel in their body what is going on with someone else. So sometimes I'll be doing a reading and I'll just be giving the reading, and all of a sudden I'll feel, a sore back. And I'll say to the person, so you're having lower back problems right now? And they'll be like, yes. So that's picking things up that are even in front of you with the person that's going, sitting in front of you. So just know, if you're sitting with someone giving a reading and all of a sudden, I don't know, you get a pain in your body, or you don't feel so well, or you can feel sad all of a sudden, you might just be picking up clairsentiently what's happening with another person. So how can you use this for yourself? So I love it when I'm looking for a job, or I need an answer about something, whether it's going to go good or it's going to go bad. A lot of times I will tune in to how I'm feeling about a conversation. So if you receive a phone call, somebody's offering you a job and you're looking for a job. So someone's calling and offering you a job. If when you hang up the phone, you get a feeling of, oh yeah, no, I'm not so happy, my body's not reacting with excitement, that job's probably not for you. This is your way to use your body as a compass. So if you got offered that job and you hung up the phone and all of a sudden you're jumping up and down with excitement, that is also the compass within your body, that solar plexus that's saying, yes, this is a good opportunity for you. So you can always use this gift when you first meet someone. And sometimes, we have to let our auras blend. Everybody has an aura around our energy system. And sometimes two people meeting for the first time, it's a little sticky, right? It's like, oh, I don't know what I feel about this person. But if you give it a minute and you let those auras blend, you'll either know that you're going to be friends with this person, or you just really don't want to get to know this person any better than you do now. So hey, if you're out there dating or looking for a relationship, this is a good way to follow your gut instinct. So empathy, the ability to pick up on a feeling of other people, and an empath is the person that does that. An empath can be almost like a sponge, picking up and absorbing feelings and emotions that are not your own. But when you know how to control, which we're going to go into that as well, when you're picking up everything that an empath does, when you learn to control that and you just learn to ground your energy when you don't want to be picking up everything from everybody else, it becomes easier. And I bet if you're watching today and you took this class, you're highly sensitive, you want to work with those sensitivities more, I bet you're an empath. I really do. A lot of empaths, it just means you're a little bit more sensitive and you're picking up things a little bit more easily. So there are some ways to build your clairsentience. One of the ways is, which one do I want to give you first? So psychometry, if you've heard of psychometry, Psychometry is the ability for someone to hold something in their hand and feel the energy from that object. So sometimes if you're, someone gives you a ring to hold that might have been their mother's or their grandmother's, this is really cool. So if people are coming in for a reading, they'll say, well, I brought something, would you like to hold it? If you would like to try psychometry, take the ring. Take the ring, take the jewelry, anything somebody wants to give you. It can be a photograph, any object, and you take and you hold that object. Close your eyes for a second and just feel how holding this object makes you feel. Lots of times you'll pick up on who owned the object, maybe how old the object is, where this object has been, because we're all energy, so we can really do that. Everything has energy in it. So really, it's the ability of feeling that energy. So I like to do this thing in my classes where we take everybody's driver's licenses. So there's 10 driver's licenses in a basket. We shake them up. Everybody takes somebody else's driver's license, and that's called driver's license psychometry. But from there, they sit with that license, they see the photo, but that object's probably been in their pocketbook or their wallet and pretty close and attached to them. You can pick up so much information. So even if you're sitting with 2 or 3 friends, and actually it's better to do it with people that you don't know, but so invite a few friends over that don't know each other and try this exercise. It's really fun. Another thing you can do is to actually do psychometry by looking at photos. And that's really fun because the eyes are the window to the soul. They really are. So someone gives you a photo that you don't know anything about this person, and you take that photo and you see what you can pick up. Is this a good person? Maybe a not so good person. I just took a class just in reading photos, and they held up different photos, and I was really pretty spot on with who was the good person. Some of the people were in jail, to tell you the truth, and I was pretty good at picking up they asked the question, who would you want to get on the elevator with, this person or this person? So it takes practice. It takes practice, and we're not doing this here today. It's more about explaining, but then you can do some exercises on your own as well. So working with photographs is a really, really cool way to get information. If you wanted information, someone came to you for a psychic or mediumship reading, and they handed you a photograph, you could hold that photograph, and it would also bring in all your other senses usually with that too. You might start seeing, hearing, but definitely feeling from looking into the eyes of another. So that's a really cool thing that you can do with clairsentience. One way to build your clairsentience is to get really familiar with your body and how your body feels. So there's something called out there called the blindfold challenge, where people put on a blindfold. Sometimes they put in hearing things so they can't hear, and you just do a nice little meditation. You're not hearing the outside world, you're not seeing anything. It forces you to go inside yourself and really to go through your body and to get the feelings of your own self. So that's a cool thing to try too, to build up this clairsentience. And you know, maybe you'll find, oh, there's an ache and pain there somewhere in your body, and then just, you know, notice it and release it, right? So it's a good tool to just go within. And let's see, I have one more exercise for you to do, and this is really cool. I learned this from another medium, and it's called, I call it the solar plexus compass. So you can actually use your own body as a compass. It's almost like using the pendulum and getting a yes and no answer. You yourself can use your solar plexus right here to get a yes and no answer. So here is how it's done. So standing up, putting your hands over your solar plexus, and just centering yourself for a moment. Ask yourself in your mind a question that you already know. Something like, hey, my name is Bonnie, right? So, and then see what your body does. If your body goes forward, because it's a yes, right? My name is Bonnie. My body might go like this for a yes. I would know my yes. If I asked a question that I knew a no to, right? Am I 12, right? And my body started going back and forth like this. So remember, you're using your own body as a pendulum. I would know that is my no. So from there, I know that my yes is forward. Yes. I know that my no, my body's gonna rock back and forth, back and forth. So then when you really want to ask a question to your higher self, to your higher beings, to your guides, you can stand there, do the same thing, close your eyes, put your hands on your solar plexus. Am I gonna get this new job or not? Your body is gonna start to tell you either a yes or a no. But you need to find out your own yeses and nos. They might not be mine. So that's a really fun thing to do. And you know, again, invite a couple of friends over, have some fun with this. The best thing you can do when you're learning this and then you're practicing is to have a couple of people there that you can practice with. So I hope that helped you today. And that's about clairsentience, clear feeling, that gut feeling, and how to get some answers and some information for yourself and for others. So just keep practicing and practicing. I can't say that enough. The more you practice, the more you're gonna build that psychic muscle. So that's all for clairsentience, and I will see you in the next video for what? Clear audience. See you soon.